This episode of Shooting from the Lip is brought to you by the County Line, Louisville's last honky-tonk bar, located at 1891 Old Preston Highway in Hillview, Kentucky. Manager and bartender Chris Lucian invites you to check out live music every weekend, Friday and Saturday nights. Check out their Facebook page, The County Line. Mention Shooting from the Lip on Friday nights and get Jack Daniel's Honey for $3.
Shooting from the Lip features views and opinions from smart, funny, serious, and not so serious people. This show is intended for a mature and not so mature audience. Enjoy the show!
What's up, people? It's Monday, June 27th, 2016, for the latest and greatest Shooting from the Lip. Got all kinds of people listening to me tonight. I think my mother is listening to me for the first time of all shows to listen to. I think this one will be the most entertaining for her in more ways than one. If it's Monday night, then it is the RK show with my main bro, the guy that I've had a bromance with for, 15 years, Russell Ray. What's up?
Not a whole lot, just sitting here on the work, injured reserve work situation.
Are you on the disabled list right now?
I am on the DL, on the download, disabled list, and everything else. So, I'm hobbling around on one leg and some crutches.
Gotcha. How you feeling?
Not too bad. Just getting ready to go into my little studio in the back here. I was in here with the fam. We just got done watching some crazy show on HBO called Silicon Valley, the season finale. So we were doing a little next Netflix and chill, as they say, as the kids say.
Again, it's Shooting from the Lip this Monday night, June 27, 2016. By the way, next Monday, Russ, it's 4th of July, so we are taking the night off. I'm going to actually run an archive show next Monday nights. It'll be one of our favorites from the past, so check that out. Quick shout out to my Friday night co-host, actually just a general co-host because she has helped me out on Mondays and Wednesdays as well. Tiffany Mac. Tiffany and her family are vacationing, and so a shout out to her. I think she's listening. Russ, you're a Tiffany fan, aren't you?
Absolutely. I actually saw some Facebook pictures of the vacation. Looks like they're definitely in a nice location, if nothing else. I didn't see a whole lot of the activity going on, but there looks like a very peaceful, relaxing surroundings.
There you go. First up, before we get with our show, actually, I'm going to give a quick plug with the show. Our first guest tonight around 10:10 will be Laura Thomas. She is the founder and host of what it's called #Roundup. Are you familiar with that, Russ?
#Roundup. No, I am.
No, wait till you. Actually, it's a cool thing. It's some little competition thing that primarily is done on Twitter. So that'll be a neat segment. 10:30, one of our favorites, Shane Dawson, local country music singer-songwriter, will be hanging with us for a little bit. And then at 10:45, Russ, one of our faves, Saharah Shae, the Kentucky-born, bred erotica author, will be hanging with us to close out the show. No County Line segment tonight. Chris Lucian is on vacation as well, so...
I got to see his pictures as well. He was chilling by the pool in Panama City.
Yeah, I know. I mean, it's like, good Lord. First up, I think you'll like this. Did you hear about, remember when Kim Davis, the whole thing with Kim Davis and Mike Huckabee came in to the state for that little event, and one of the things they did at the event was that they played the song "Eye of the Tiger" by Survivor, the band Survivor.
Yeah.
Well, guess what? Because of them playing that song without permission at that event, that cost Mike Huckabee $25K.
Awesome.
That is awesome. Kim Davis, one of your favorites, right, Russ?
Oh, God.
What's some adjectives? What's some adjectives you still have for her?
Imbecile is the first one. More like invectives than adjectives. Just absolute, dipshit, moron, opportunist, disingenuous, douchebag. I mean, just absolute, just the worst type of person that I can imagine.
All in the name of her Father, Son, and Holy Spirit?
Yeah, it's not even like she had to do. I mean, all she had to do was follow the freaking law, and she decided to make some kind of issue out of it. And the fact that anybody even gave her a platform or the time of day is just baffling. I mean, I'm glad it happened in a way because it outed the likes of Mike Huckabee and all the other doofuses that came down to be a part of it. Matt Bevin, of course, was there looking like a big dummy. I think he actually got dissed by Huckabee's people or something like that. There's like a YouTube video showing where Matt Bevin got dissed, was it Bevin or was it that? No, it might have been that other douchey candidate that we had, the guy that Trump put out last. I can't remember his name. Was.
You're not talking about Cruz, are you?
Yeah, Ted Cruz. Yeah, he was there too.
Oh, yeah?
Some FaceTime.
Oh, was it? I can't remember.
Yeah.
Hey, guess what? You know who Stephen Hawking is, right, Russ?
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
What's your take on him?
Well, I mean, he's a genius in physics and genius in most things. I think he's not the easiest guy to understand, but I'm sure the software will get better.
You don't understand him?
Well,
what do you mean? Is it as far as his intellect or the voice that he's using for the day?
Probably both. I'm going to go with both.
Well, guess what? He now has made the claim that black holes, not hose, black holes. Yeah, not hose, Russ.
I was at a party this weekend, and I was...
Never mind. Russ.
Yeah.
He says black holes are a portal to another universe. Buy or sell that?
I would. Here's what I would. I'm not going to buy it. I'm not going to buy it at all. I'm not going to completely dismiss it, but I'm not going to buy it because it's a hypothesis at that. So it's kind of what I think is happening is somebody's probably taken something he said out of context and used that as a soundbite. Is what I'm thinking.
So that wasn't just a soundbite; it was a whole story, and it wasn't like on Gawker or one of those conspiracy theorist sites. Actually, it was the CNN. I think it was CNN or USA Today. Anyways, yeah, I buy it. Who's to say? I mean,
well, you buy UFOs and ghosts, so of course you buy it. I mean, it's a lot more probable than UFO. I mean, or not UFOs, but it's a lot more probable than ghosts. I'll buy it before I ever buy a ghost.
Why are you trying to offend like a bunch of my Friday night audience? And Tiffany right now, Tiffany, if you're listening, send me some adjectives that you have for Russ at this moment. So actually, I think
these people didn't get as far as they have gotten without hearing everything from every skeptic ever. So I'm sure it'll just roll right off their back.
All right. Okay, Russ. Let's have some fun here. Our first guest tonight, she is Laura. Is this Louisiana? Is that where you're calling from?
Yes, I'm in Louisiana.
Laura Thomas of #Roundup, creator, host of the Wee Hours War. What's up, Laura?
How you doing?
I'm doing good. It's been a while.
Yes, it has. It really has. A lot has gone on.
I'm on the show right now with my co-host, Russ. Russ, Laura, Laura, Russ.
Hi.
Very nice to meet you, Laura. Louisiana's my home
As
away
well.
from home. I got to live in Lafayette for about a year, and I lived up in Shreveport for about a year. So Louisiana's kind of my home away from home.
Okay, yeah, I'm in Shreveport, so definitely. It's good food.
That's
all
oh,
I
yeah.
can say.
Listen, we went to
What would
Mud
be-
Madness down there. It was awesome.
Yes, Mud
What would be,
Madness, actually. Good.
What would be a hot spot that you two would know in Lafayette?
No,
Ooh, now I don't know
Shreveport. In
Lafayette.
Shreveport. I'm sorry, Shreveport. In
Or,
Shreveport.
Ralph and Cacoo's is probably one of your biggest hot spots for Louisiana food.
While I was there, I had a certain propensity to gamble. So most of the eating that I did was and still just excellent eating, was at the casino buffets. And right when the
Absolutely.
right when the Hollywood opened up, their seafood buffet was nothing short of amazing. I mean, the biggest king crab legs you could ever imagine. I'm sure they probably scaled it down as most casinos do. But
Right.
when they first opened, I mean, their seafood buffet was off the hook.
Yes, there are
Laura?
competitions.
Yeah, Laura, you have ties to casino, right?
Yes,
Can
I
we-
have been getting carts here in Shreveport for 14 years. I'm not going to name my casino because then I'd probably need to find another job.
Well, we don't want that. We don't want that. Let's jump.
everyone knows
Yeah.
me.
Let's jump in, Laura. Tell us what is hashtag Roundup all about?
Okay, so we give, the Comedy Central at midnight claims that they are the home of the hashtag wars. And when they started their show, they do the hashtag wars every night. And ever since then, on Twitter, we have a bunch of people have become hosts, create our own hashtags. And the hashtag Roundup has rounded up a handful, maybe 50 or more of the best hosts on Twitter. And all of our games on the app is free on, iPhones and Androids. I'm an Android person myself. But it alerts you as soon as the hashtag game starts. And it lists every game that's going on for that day. And they have a schedule every single day. And the hashtags go on every night, all night long. And we like to see who can trend. We like to see who can make Twitter moments. We have folks that play from all around the world at all times of the day, and it's really interesting. Some are really fun, some are really emotional. We just want them to have a really good time with it, and they seem to really enjoy them, and it's become a really big trend. So that's the biggest thing about the hashtag Roundup.
So basically, you're taking some word or phrase and making it a hashtag, and just trying to see who gets the most. Right.
Right.
And
it's for the creative mind. I stopped playing all those other game apps. So, this is the only thing I like to do because I'm a writer. I'm a blogger. So, and there's so many people out there that are really creative and don't want to play games like those. So it's an outlet.
So, Russ, while some of us in the wee hours of the night are surfing the internet for images or videos that, only, some of us probably do, right, Russ?
Actually,
they're
I'm
doing
kind
something.
of intrigued by the hashtag Roundup here because it kind of reminds me of I've been here lately getting into I got a couple of meme generators, so I've been authoring quite a few memes. It kind of intrigues me a little bit.
Right, and the app, once you're logged in, you battle for points. You get points for people who have favorited and points for retweets. You can, when you post through the hashtag game itself, it goes straight to Twitter. So and it's very current. There's no glitches in it. It's a really great app. If you don't, a lot of people are uncomfortable with Twitter, and they feel lost in Twitter, and they don't know how to get involved. And I tell them this is the easiest way. If you want to play along with these hashtags that you see but you don't understand, one of the funnest things I do, I go back to my game when I'm dealing cards, and I'm like, okay, guys, this is the new game while I'm dealing. And the hashtag tonight is, and most of the folks around here aren't on Twitter, but I have to explain it, and I teach hashtag wars, and then I tell them about the ad. But I keep them playing another game. It's just something to entertain.
Well, that would be Russ, because Russ doesn't have a clue about Twitter. Do you, Russ?
I am a little, I know enough about it to get going, but I am a little, I'll have to admit, I'm a little lost on Twitter just because
right.
The thing that puts me off about Twitter is it has to go back, like you see somebody say something, and then you got to go back to something, what they said it on, whoever they said it to see what they said. I hate the retroactive, surfing you got to do.
Right. Looking through the thread to see the beginning of the entire. Yeah.
Well, wait a minute, how's that? Isn't that like the same as like an email? You got to still kind of, with emails, you kind of got to go through the thread of the email.
Well, you do, but not as. It's not as imperative. If you want to get the gist of something on Twitter, you really, it's just, I hate having to go back and get lost in things. With Facebook, I don't even like it with Facebook when you have to go look at previous comments and shit like that. So, yeah, I don't know. I think I would like Twitter if I actually got into it, but I'm just having trouble getting into it.
Are there trolls on Facebook? I don't know.
Oh, yeah, there's tons of trolls.
Okay, because there's a lot of mess on Twitter you have to go through a lot of the trolls through Twitter as well. So I just didn't know.
I like trolls, though. I for the most part, I like it.
You're a troller, Russ, and that is you, Russ. You are a shit starter, Russ.
I like people who troll dumb people. People who get on there and start, talking about, just ridiculous shit. I like people who troll people who talk about ridiculous shit.
Oh, yes, it's entertaining.
Yeah, Russ wants to prove to Mr. Dumb that he is really Mr. Dumber. He just doesn't know it yet. Exactly.
Absolutely.
Now, Laura, tell us, how many groups or teams is this like a group of people are competing against other groups, and do you all track like wins and losses? And how does this all play out?
The hashtag Roundup, they're called wars, and some play them as battles, but the hashtag Roundup claims them as hashtag games. So no one's really competing. Now, a lot of games, there are winners and there are prizes. A lot of games we have celebrity hosts, co-hosts, that join in on it with us, and they, they respond, they reply to a lot of the jokes that everyone posts, and I've had my year birthday for the war is coming up in 2 weeks, and so I'll have a winner's prize. But normally we do the top 10 every week. We have a top 10, and the website also promotes that. But everyone seems to have fun. They love it.
So there actually are prizes?
Yeah.
Okay.
There was. Don't have her name, and I'm going to feel really bad, but she is a cartoon voice over for so many characters. And she co-hosted a war, and she gave away an autographed picture of her and all of the characters that she's ever voiced.
Uh-huh.
I've seen some give sweatshirts out, that have the emblem of the war, and the hashtag Roundup, they keep track of your scores, and there is a top 10, and they win golden hashtags, and you can give golden hashtags to really great tags. So they try to give you incentive to keep playing and to share other people's tweets, get involved, not just to put up your own, but to read through and laugh and share.
Mm-hmm. Well, here's one for you. And Laura, give me your opinion, and Russ, give me your 2 cents as well. Instead of saying hashtag wars, what if you started for one night said hashtag jihad? How many red flags would that hit on a from a government perspective?
Man. Well, we have some regulations, being through the hashtag Roundup. So that would just be, but that would blow up instantly.
Well, I would think so.
No pun intended.
Right. Exactly. But yeah, it would be up there, and there would be millions of tweets on it.
Russ, what do you think?
Well,
you don't use your Twitter. I actually, we created a Twitter for you, and you don't use it.
I'm the one under the radar of the NSA,
exactly.
and I feel like
but
if you're going to start in with shit like that, you're going to have some government official somewhere, if not contacting you, at least checking your shit out. Not that
But they'll know where he's at because he checks in at Facebook.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay.
So,
we won't do that to you.
And I'm not one of these people that's a conspiracy theorist to think that little old me in Louisville, Kentucky has anything interesting enough going on for a government bureaucrat to check it out. I'm not like delusional or anything, but I just soon not get into the whole holy war situation.
Oh yeah.
Not even if from a business perspective, Russ, you couldn't get into it if there was potential.
Well, I mean, if we can make some T-shirts and sell some T-shirts.
Well, listen to this. Actually, and I'm gonna throw this at you. I had an idea for a T-shirt years ago. I think it was after. I want to say it was after Desert Storm. What was the one Bush went into? What was it? Desert Storm or whatever. Anyways,
That's definitely one of them.
Yeah, for the most part, outside of the USA, it's safe to say that we are a hated continent or whatever. We're no one really likes us. So
well, I disagree with that to an extent because it's other governments don't like what we do, but they don't like what our government does. But if you ask, you can see this all the time on YouTube. If you ask general populations of people, I mean, a lot of them idolize America. They're like,
all right. Well, let me take it a step further. There's certain groups of people in the Middle East that probably don't care for us. And I had this idea. And I'm probably going to get red flagged for this, but it was just an idea. I never did it. But I had this where it said like the USA, our flag on the front of a shirt with a circle around it and a line through it. And on the back of the shirt, it said USA is not okay. And we market that shirt overseas. Strictly overseas. But it was a business perspective, Russ. It was a matter of it. People were like,
I understand.
That's so unpatriotic.
Most
blah,
people,
blah, blah.
Most of the people who don't like us, though, are dirt farmers that could not afford a T-shirt. And the reason that they don't like us is because their government says the reason that they're so poor and they're dirt farmers is the U.S.'s fault. And they just kind of buy it.
Yeah. Well, go ahead, Laura.
I was in the service. I was in the Navy from 1998 until 2002. I was on the carrier, the first carrier in the Persian Gulf 2 weeks after 9/11. I did 2 tours, and I will say that everywhere we went, civilians did laugh at us and call us Bush. Haha, Bush.
Oh, yeah.
We were laughed at. We were laughed at.
See? I guarantee you, Russ, those shirts would have sold like hotcakes over there.
They're laughing at us with what is going on now.
Now, Laura, the hashtag Roundup thing, do you all have people, how many people participate around the world? I mean, is this global for you guys?
Yes.
Really?
And the only reason I noticed on my game is 4 a.m. my time, so it's 5 a.m. your time. Not many folks are up in your neck of the woods. But I have a lot of places in Africa, Australia, and Europe, and Britain.
Wow.
So, right, and it'll be hundreds. And sometimes if it's a really good tag, there's thousands playing within 6 hours, and the tag will keep going even after I go to sleep. I wake up in the text.
Give us an example of.
I got a couple of hashtags real quick, Kevin, for show that comes on at 5 a.m. It's hashtag
hold on.
Way too early and hashtag fuck that.
Yeah. How about hashtag you may need some sleep if.
Yeah.
Oh, and then people put in their little. Oh, that's
exactly.
it. Really, you
finish the sentence, and
it's an open-ended hashtag. Really, it's what it is.
Hashtag snooze.
Exactly.
No, not hashtag. What would you? Snooze is a closed-end. You want it's too late, it's too early, or if, and then you want
my very first hashtag for the war was during the wee hours, and I got a lot of pee jokes. During the wee hours, I pee. So I had to, broaden it a little bit. I do a lot of different topics. It's not just dark hours topics because it's daytime in Australia, or it's
That's true. Yeah.
Orange.
And right.
In Europe, I think.
What's give us a couple of your more popular hashtags lately?
Oh, let's see. Last week, just last Saturday, we had hashtag Kids Think Money, and everyone, chimed in on what their kids think money is made of, or where it comes from, what you can do with it, what it's for. I've had 50 weeks, and out of 50 weeks, I've had 39 of them trend in the top 10. So, and I've made Twitter moments 4 times. I've made Twitter moments 4 times, and some of the warriors that play, some of their tags, their tweets will get hundreds, thousands of favorites and retweets. It's amazing. Just one blows up.
Well, now help me understand. I know with YouTube that you can make money on YouTube based on something that goes viral and generates a shitload of hits. Is that capable, or is that available on Twitter? Does Twitter do something like it?
I'm sure it does, but I'm not there yet.
Okay. So I'm guessing if
they can hit me up whenever. They know how to find me.
Well, I mean, I'm serious. If there's something that gets retweeted, 100 million times, is there some type of reward, or because what is it, Russ? What's YouTube? YouTube pays out, so much after you hit it. After so many views, you start to
From what
make.
I've heard, it's a third of a cent after a million views, and I think that's cumulative on all your videos. So if let's say you put 10 videos out there, and each one of them gets 300,000 clicks, then you're going to get so that's 3 million views. You're going to get one third of 1 penny for every view that you have over 1 million. The first million is on you. After that, they pay you a third of a cent. It works out to be like $20,000 or $25,000, something like that, for every million hits you get after the first million. So you really got to get something that gets viral. Yeah, you got to get. I mean, it's not as easy as you think.
I have that one hit.
Yeah.
Give us some numbers on Laura on your best outings.
Oh, my very best outing. Oh, that was a record. Hashtag true, but you shouldn't say it. Oh gosh, that was August of last year, and I know there was a wrestling event that weekend. I can't remember which, but my hashtag trended number 1 for 11 and a half hours. Stayed trending above all of the wrestling events. I know it was like a NXT takeover or something like that, but it was amazing.
You there? Whoops.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
I heard some dead air. What was that? No, I'm screening.
Screen.
You're hearing dead air. Let me tell you what we just saw. There are so many fireworks going off in our neighborhood. A kid rolled by on a hoverboard, one of these flame, the ones that torch themselves up, these hoverboards, and he's dragging lit fireworks, and he's just rolling straight down the street with them lit, and they're just going off.
That sounds like safe behavior.
I was like, I shouldn't be filming this, but I was calling you.
Hashtag safety first.
Yes, that'll be around 4th of July, guys.
Now, before we let you go, Laura, tell us what's in the works for you guys, for you and your Wee Hours War, and give all the social media plugs.
Oh gosh, well, supposedly I have been told through the grapevine that there is a Hashtaggers convention coming up next summer, possibly Vegas. We're not sure yet, but that would be live games. You would be seeing all your favorite hosts and all the gamers to come and, have fun with us. Other than that, I just keep going every week. I'm going to keep having my co-hosts. I'm not sure. I don't have anyone scheduled for the next couple of weeks to co-host with me. So,
do you get points for sarcastic ones? Because I feel like the only thing I would be throwing out there is sarcastic ones. Do you get any points for that?
Oh, all the time. Sarcasm is best. Puns, I love them. Yeah. And in the wee hours, some feel like they can be a little dirtier than during, business hours.
That's Russ.
I think get away with it.
I was going to ask that. Yeah, I would say at the middle of the night, you probably get, where I'm hashtag Russ. This is where you can hashtag with Laura and still watch those videos that you like to watch. That you, don't want people. You're not interested in the dialogue. You're only interested in the visual.
No, I'm totally down for the dialogue.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah. Very cool. Laura, I mean, that's a cool thing, and I think I'm going to arrange it I'm going to hang out with you one night. I'm not going to take my Ambien. That way I can stay up all night. I can still stay up. I can still stay with my Ambien. I just don't remember it. But anyway.
I have followers that'll tell me, I set my alarm. I promise I'll be up, and then I've had co-hosts that didn't wake up. It just happens. We're just there to have fun anyway, so.
Yeah, that's I love the concept, and I think right now, for the, near future, I mean, actually for a while, this is something that's going to keep, being a fun thing to do for people. I mean,
right. Stay trending.
Yeah, exactly.
And to keep our hashtags fresh. They'll tell us. They'll tell us if they don't like it, or, and the numbers will show, if they didn't play. So.
I still think hashtag something jihad, and that will just blow up.
Are you trying to kill Twitter?
Well, let's see if we can. You're gonna Homeland Security's gonna knock on your door the next morning.
Show back to Facebook. Hey,
we can't
anonymous
invoke sound into these hashtags. I would be going right now for Kevin. I'll be going hashtag. Wah, 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 wah.
I have a friend who anonymous just started following. They may be knocking on the door. That's pretty kind of spooky. She's like, that was the real anonymous too. Well.
All right, Laura, you came on and you killed it. Twitter at the Wee Hours War. It's the hashtag Roundup. It's a very cool, fun concept. Laura Thomas is the creator and host. Laura, thanks for coming on tonight and playing with me and Russ tonight. And we'll get you back because I want to stay in tune with this project of yours, and we'll have you back on.
Absolutely.
All right. Take care, girl.
Right. Thank you. Bye-bye.
All right.
Thanks.
That's a cool concept, Russ.
I don't know that I get it all the way, but sounds neat.
Well, it's for the little, I don't know, people who in the middle of the night really don't have anything to do but want to, see if they can be creative in a certain way,
Serial insomniac.
With our next guest, Russ, this guy is a very creative guy. He's a local musician, singer, songwriter. He's diva status, according to my daughter, Claire. Shane Dawson. Shane Dawson, what's up?
What's up?
So
How are you?
Better nickname than often.
What's that?
Called worse. I said I've been called worse.
Man, what's been up with you lately? I mean, you just...
I'm busy, man. I'm busy.
I know.
It's been a while.
It has, and I was actually trying to get out there to see you last Friday, and I couldn't make it. I was actually doing a podcast, but, word was it was another good outing. I think you were at Gerstl's, and, so, I mean, you're staying busy. You got new music coming out. What is really the latest going on with Shane Dawson these days?
Well, still really the same old, same old. We're playing a lot. I mean, every weekend, of course. This weekend, kind of slowing down things for 4th of July, but we're definitely got some new music. We actually got a brand new song that we just played for the first time Friday, and I don't think we're all the way there with it yet, but we're working on it. So we've been playing all original music on the second set of our shows, which is
that's cool.
Which is something you're not supposed to do, I guess, in the bar scene, and they frowned upon. But we've been getting good reaction, and ain't nobody telling us to stop. So we're enjoying it and actually playing our music. People are digging it.
Well, like with every, music act, with every gig, the crowd does kind of have its say. And I know from you, because I'm a Shane Dawson fan, I'm a Shane Dawson fan of your original music. So for you to be able to play your second set of original music, one, doesn't surprise me. Two, I'm glad you're able to do it, because that's you. You are an original music guy. You're not a cover guy to me. Though you can kill the cover songs, but you're so, you have this talent that it's good that you can showcase it. And I'm glad that you're able to do that for a set. So, and you probably can get away with it more than a set. I think you know your audience well enough that you got a loyal following, and so what Shane does is pretty good stuff. So that's a fan and a friend talking. So
appreciate it.
Yeah,
thank you.
Yeah, Russ, you've been able to see Shane a few times. And
yeah. Last time was there at the not Gerstl's.
I think it was Diamond. Yeah. And
right across from Gerstl's Diamonds. Yeah, that was a great show. Yeah, we had a good time. I brought Mallory down, and I think right after that we ended up interviewing the girl that was his backup singer for that show, and that was a real awesome interview as well.
Oh yeah, Josie came on. Yeah, actually, Friday night in between your sets, Shane, I get a call from Claire and Josie, one asking where I was at, and two demanding why Josie is not getting more podcast time. What is going on with her? Have you created a monster in her?
No, never. I haven't gave her any ideas at all.
Yeah.
So
now, I probably should. I wanted to ask this beforehand, but I'm gonna ask now and see what you say. The band recently went through a lineup change. Can you talk about that, or are you okay to talk about that?
Sure. I mean, yeah. Just we slimmed down a little bit, and instead of having, two guitars,
a 5-piece.
Yeah. Instead of having a 5-piece band, we're more at the 4-piece, level, and it's nothing personal to anybody, and it's everything, is smooth and went well like it's supposed to be, and sadly it's as much as friendship comes into play, it's it's a business thing, and decisions that you got to make. It's sometimes you don't want to make, but it's part of it, and I won't talk too much more about it than that.
No, it's fine. That's fine.
Nothing was wrong, and nothing was bad. It was just something I had to do for myself.
Right.
It's working. It's working good. So.
Well, I mean, and your situation is different from a lot of local bands. It's because you actually are accountable to you have a management team, right? You're under contract with, so you're answering to people. So this is business for you. It's not a cover band that's out there, playing a bunch of cover tunes every week. You're in it for the long haul, and so yeah, I mean, I was curious on that because good people, but I business is business, and from what I'm hearing, you guys aren't. You're not missing a beat. But you play guitar too, so you're adding.
Right.
That,
it's a little different, but at the same time, as much as it makes me not lazy, in the sense of, hey, get up there and play your guitar as well and everything, and just even we play covers to get better at our originals. I mean, that's, if anybody asks you, why you go out and play original or cover music and original music, and first of all, we like to make a little money, and we'd love to have a good time. And it's a paid practice. You go out there and you build a unique vibe with your, see who's clinging with each other, and see if the bass and the drummer, good Lord, they've been playing forever, but still it's a different genre for them, and it's a whole different step. So you got to get out there and do it, and as much as you think the songs, it all helps up at the end, especially when you're in a room together and trying to be creative. It helps.
Yeah. On some level, though, aren't you there to get the girls dancing so the guys can get out there and dance, and that people
for sure.
can form relationships and hook up?
Yeah. If you don't make the bar money, you don't make no money. It's all about getting them up and dance. Even though maybe 30% of the songs we play, heck, we don't even play them, but we do it because people enjoy them, and it's just part of it. And if you can get them to stick around, and like I said, we've been doing that all original second set. So the way we look at it is we'll give them some well-known covers at the beginning of the show to keep them around. Second set, we'll just go at it with original songs, and we kind of can hold them around that way instead of just starting off original. And
have you gotten any feedback
going with it?
Have you gotten any feedback from anybody about being married? Those people that met at a Shane Dawson show and they eventually got married from that show.
No, nobody's. Well, I don't know.
I'm being serious. I guarantee you, people. Everybody's got their story of where they met and how they met, and you all have been around and played enough. I guarantee there's been people that met at a Shane Dawson show and wound up getting married.
Oh, I'm sure there has been. Now I know there's been some.
Divorces.
Relationships for sure. Yeah, divorce.
Let me hold on, Shane. I'm bringing in my one of our other co-hosts, Tiffany Mac. She co-hosts with me on a Friday night, and she will sub for us on Monday and Wednesdays. Tiffany is vacation with her family, but she had to call in and hang out with us tonight. So, Tiffany, you're talking with Shane Dawson. Shane, Tiffany.
Hey, Shane. Hey, Russ. How y'all doing tonight?
How's it going?
Good. My question is, y'all were dancing all around that marriage proposal at a concert, but I want to know how many divorces were caused by your concert.
I don't know that answer either exactly. But, now that y'all are asking me this, I'm going to start taking tolls at the end of the show.
Amen.
I'm going to figure this out for you. It's going to be
sounds
part
like
of
the start of a good song, though, too. It's, marriages versus divorces based on, country songs played. It sounds like a good country song.
It does, yeah. I mean, we'll sing it at the end of every show, and whoever fesses up gets a free drink.
Well, love and hate
drink, either one.
I got a couple rhymes in
typically
mind.
Go together.
Yeah, I got a couple rhymes in mind, like something like horses and carriages and divorces and marriages, something like that.
There you go. Look, he's songwriting.
Yeah. Now listen to this. I could probably say, after with the Shane Dawson gig, it probably helped me not make it out of the parking lot. The date was so turned on by the act, the diva on stage, that it's like he helped me out before I even put the key in the ignition.
Now
there you go.
That's a ringing endorsement, because basically Kevin said she was so turned on that she settled for Kevin.
I don't give a shit. I don't care.
You do realize that your mom's listening?
Yeah, I know, but
you
she
forgot,
knows me.
didn't you?
But, no, I don't. But she knows. Oh, that's Kevin. Now, Tiffany, you have to, whatever you do, put this on the local bucket list. You got to check out a Shane Dawson gig. Not only will you don't look into those brown eyes, because that's the first problem. Even I made that mistake. When I look in those brown eyes, you get lost in this. But he's 22 years. He's so fucking talented, and this cat just has a lot of great original music. And I'll send you some of his music, because
that sounds great.
He's and not only that, he's just a good old boy that everyone seems to like. I mean, what is it about? What is it? Give us some adjectives that would describe Shane Dawson, Shane. Besides,
me?
Okay. Yeah, you.
Why you always make me describe myself?
Well, first of all, listen, Shane, it's not arrogance or conceit if it's true, right?
You just told the world that he's a nice guy, and then wanting to get all egotistical on himself right here.
It's not egotistical. Right. Russ.
That's a setup for failure right there.
No. My philosophy is that it's not stereotyping. It's not, hateful or anything. If it's true, if it's the facts are facts, right? It's.
Well, I'll satisfy it. I'll go into my. I can't do an impression of Shane, obviously, but I'm a badass, and I'm just unparalleled in the Louisville music scene. And is that what you wanted to hear, Kevin? What's going on?
Actually, Russ, I got a better idea. What were those lyrics to the on the day he was born? The nurse got. That would probably be Shane.
That's right. Yeah, you should have went right into that, Shane. On the day.
Go ahead.
The nurses gathered round, and they stared at the
bone.
Yeah, and the joy they had.
The bone. Yes. That's it. If I had the song right now, I'd just start playing it. I wouldn't even have to say anything.
Is Wagon Wheel your least favorite cover tune, Shane?
It's on the list.
Yeah.
Probably of a top 10, definitely. And it's not the fact that the song's bad. It's just so. I think it's so overplayed, and I think even the people are tired of hearing it finally. So,
is there a Shane Dawson song that is like, I really don't want to play this. Just played it out. Is there one song of your originals that you're? Actually, it's a nice little. What's right now the least favorite Shane Dawson original?
That's a hard one.
See, there is ego right there, Russ. Because
Kevin, it kind of got to get played out on the radio before it can be played out. My man's on the scene here in Louisville playing gigs on the come up, and you just ask him if he's already got anything that's too old to fuck with anymore.
Well, the thing, here's the truth, though, Russ, is that he's 22 years old, but he's been playing on the circuit for what, since you were 17? So it's not like he's not just starting originally. Yeah, so I know where I'm going with on that, because
that was I guess it's a fair question.
They all get. Playing wise, I get tired of playing all of them. Believe it or not, because we're during the week we're sitting there running over when we practice, we don't practice the cover tunes. We're sitting there practicing originals and building ideas, and it's fun. But I usually find that the most requested songs. The most requested songs are the ones that get on your nerves the fastest, original or covered.
Right. And where I'm going with this is that my daughter had said something like, at one of your last gigs, she wanted you to play one of your originals. I think it was Country Wild. And you made the comment like, oh, no, I don't want to play. You were kind of like turned off by it. But you wound up playing,
Well,
so that's where I was kind of.
That's another thing. I got so many original songs that, we're right now we're working on actually like one set of a whole new batch of original songs, and Country Wild is still I've always got it in my pocket, and it's still a good song, and it comes to the point where you learn so many original songs, and then you're playing those and you're playing those, and somebody goes Country Wild, and you're like, oh crap, like I know I wrote it, but I don't even know if I can remember it. But it's not that I don't like to play the song. It's just one of those things you kind of sometimes. I mean, I forget sometimes on somebody will come up and say, man, play that one song you posted online. I'm sitting there thinking forever and thinking about it and trying to figure out which one it is, and then they pull it up and they're like, man, can you play this? I'm like, not tonight. Maybe maybe next time, because I just can't either remember it or can't remember how I did it, or it's so new I got to look at a lyric sheet even though I wrote the dang thing. So
yeah, but at
Shane.
the same time too, you say that. Hold on, to same time too.
Okay.
You say that because when my daughter said she asked you to play the song, and you were kind of like, no, I don't want to. Then you wind up playing it. So she's like, I get to go. See, Dad, I went home happy.
There you go. I always figure it out, and that's a good thing about original songs. I can sit there and just sing one, and nobody can know if I'm messing up or not, really, unless you know it, actually. And then,
there you
it's
go.
all good.
It's all good.
Okay,
Tiffany,
guys,
what were you
are y'all ready for me to blow your mind?
Yeah.
Bring it.
Okay, Shane, okay.
Yeah.
We've actually met, and let me think about where it was. Probably because you're dating my cousin.
Oh, well, yeah, that might.
Taylor?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's sort of funny because I'm like, damn, why do I feel like I know him? I know his voice. I know what. I'm like, crap. That's why. Yeah. That's sort of funny. But I'm almost positive that we've seen you play at were you at Halloween at the Tom and Anita's? That might be it.
I was there, but I didn't play there. We had to leave early, and I had to go play. But I don't remember playing there.
Who's Tom and Anita?
It's a big Halloween party family. But it's amazing to put a face to a name. When I've heard your name mentioned before the show and with other people, but honestly, it's I guess the music scene is a lot tighter in our community and in Nashville and our region. Do you really feel like it's sort of a family, or do you like this area for music?
Yeah, I mean, it's a decent area. I mean, I've got to travel around some places and get to see a different vibe and some college towns and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
If Louisville got down like this, we'd have a great music scene. Then I come back to Louisville and I'm like, well, no, it really don't get any better than this. But I don't know. I think everybody in the music part of it gets along pretty decent. And but then again, the Louisville scene with the support is good, and there's nothing wrong with it. Definitely, I don't know if I would say it's my absolute favorite, but it's up there. So,
do you think it's getting better with years?
Yeah. Well, yeah, it's getting better, and there's getting more. More bands are coming into it and playing. It's not the same old bands that were always playing, and it's not all cover songs anymore. They're starting to get some original acts in and starting to showcase their own kind of sound, and it's getting better, and it's getting better. I've seen it get better over the last year or two anyway. So
well, what's your next upcoming gig that you got going on right now?
Friday night, down in St. Matthews. Then the rest of the weekend, I am going to be on the lake enjoying 4th of July weekend. So
really,
which lake? Well,
I want to Rough River.
Okay.
River.
Will there be lake pictures?
Yeah, I'm sure there'll be pictures and there'll be music playing and bonfires, and it's gonna be a good time. So I'm looking forward to it. And the week after we're back on track. And after that week, I think. This Thursday I'm also acoustic at O'Shea's. Friday's Diamonds, St. Matthews, full band, and then the following Friday I'm at Smoke and Ride at the Horseshoe, and then so forth. We don't have another day off for a couple, for a little while anyway.
What time do you shut it down Friday night, Shane?
10 o'clock.
Wait, you start at 10, but you shut it down at what, 2?
Oh, shut it down at 2, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
You know what that means, Kevin? That means that you can actually make it for 2 hours.
I am going.
Yeah.
Because I'm
awesome.
meeting daughter and stuff, so it's already planned. But it is always fun to have Shane Dawson on the show. He's one of our favorites. He is a shooting from the lip. He's like the, what would you say, Russ? He's like a grade A approved. What would if he was a piece of meat and we were the USDA, he would be what, Russ? He is a piece of meat. But
that'd be USDA Prime, I guess. I don't know.
Prime, yeah. So Shane Dawson and his prime
I don't know
beef
that I'm
status.
After you drug that out, man, though, I'm not sure that I'm comfortable talking about Shane's meat. But I mean, if you are, I guess.
I can look in the mirror. I'm comfortable, Russ. It's a good thing. Shane, thanks for hanging out with us. I will see you Friday night, bro.
Man. Yes, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, we'll see you Friday, bro.
All right, thanks, guys.
Thanks, Shane.
Shane Dawson. Shane's he's a supporter of the show. When I first started doing the show, when I wanted to do the talk local music, he was one of the guys that came on board and helped me kind of get the shtick going with the local music thing. So, Russ, Saturday I went to this is very cool. Saturday I was at Diamonds on Barrett to watch 3 bands. I went to TK's to watch a 4th band, and then I ended my night at County Line to watch a 5th band, all bands who have kind of connected with the show, and that was my night to pay homage to those guys, and it was a fun night for me to be able to go, and it's in some kind of crazy way, Russ. At every gig you walk in, that's not Kevin, it's shooting from the lip, and I kind of dig that because it's, I am proud of what our podcast has become. It's kind of a brand thing, and when I walk in and those guys know that, Kevin and the show is here to check them out and support them, it's a cool thing, and it's so fun to meet these people too, and it was a good time Saturday night, and I was doing it by myself all flipping night. Where was my partner in crime?
Yep, no, it's. I've noticed that it's been fun. We had a little bit of a 5-year-old trip and fall here in the hallway, so I was listening to you and then listening to my poor little baby girl.
It's all right. You know what? I think I broke the rule tonight. Not rule. I said something I was going to do, and I didn't do it because I'm looking at the clock, and the clock is 11. The clock has struck 11. Our last guest tonight, Russ, is a erotica writer. She's been on the show a couple of times. I think it's her 3rd time on the show, and she has helped boost our numbers because of her being on the show. Saharah Shae. Saharah, you teased earlier when I said 10:45-ish. You said it was going to be 11-ish, and you know what? I have to concede you were right. The clock struck 11.
I usually am.
You usually are. Saharah Shae, what's up, girl?
Yeah. How y'all doing?
Good. Who we got? Russ, Tiffany, you still there?
I'm here.
All right.
That's
you got...
Hi, Shae. Nice Saharah. No, sorry, Saharah.
No,
no. She's Shae. Saharah is her. So what would be that's your what?
Pen name?
Pen name?
Yeah.
But it is
Yeah.
Shae. Yeah.
It's Shae. Yeah.
A Kentucky girl all your life, right?
Right. Yep.
And she's here with us tonight. Lucky us. Saharah, what's Russ, it's last time she was on.
Russ.
Yeah, Russ. Russ, you there?
Hey.
Hey.
Saharah, you are one of our favorites because one, it's erotica, and who does it? What normal male would not want to go into this topic of conversation? And Tiffany, by the way, my mom is gone to bed, so she's not.
I was going to say, can we put them on the bar?
Yeah, Mom's gone, but she may listen to it later. But anyways, Mom knows. That's just Kevin. She knows. But anyways.
So are we supposed to keep it PG-13 or is it allowed to be?
I put the asterisk on the show.
Time, wasn't she?
Oh,
no.
Good.
The last time?
I put the asterisk on the show that is not suitable for work topic or segment.
Okay.
So yeah, we are free speakers here. And Russ, even though you just had surgery, are you still performing? What are you shut down? What's going on with you sexually?
Oh, I'm in my prime.
Oh my God, I'm in my prime.
Right now, even with your leg.
I was shut down for
about
6 or 7 days. I was shut down, but then I got right back on the horse.
There you go.
There you go. And you know what? Tiffany heard a snort there. Tiffany can still snort while she's on vacation. Share with us what has been up with you lately. Because the last time, Shae, you were on, you gave us the very heart-pounding, blood-pumping holiday poem that, actually, Russ, Tiffany, for the record, her poem made it twitch a little. There was like a movement. It caused it to move, which is it's a good thing.
Well, that's what erotica is supposed to do.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So Tiffany,
Shae,
she's
doing her job.
She's doing her job. Shae, tell us what's been up with you lately. Yes.
I'm writing 2 stories about a Kentucky girl. Imagine that.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been working on one forever. I just can't wrap it up. And
Why not?
That's what he said.
Yeah. Wait a minute, because we could collectively tonight help you wrap it up. What is it about this story that you can't wrap up?
I don't want to give it away.
Well, okay, but is it the girl on guys? Is it what's the story? What's the plot to it?
Yeah, it's girl on guy. It's a girl and she's away from home a lot and comes back home on a much needed vacation and runs into an old flame and they hook back up and I can't, it's like I keep writing and I think, well, I'm going to be done soon and I just can't wrap it up.
Any suggestions, Russ?
Let's give her some advice. Okay, so the main theme of this is just coming back to an old love, correct?
Yeah, not so much love, but
a fling.
Yeah.
Let's not get that confused or love. Ugh.
She's had a bit of a dry spell, and then coming back home, somebody she's been with before, and kind of safe there. So.
It sort of sounds like how I got married to my husband.
Oh, yeah?
Sort of safe.
Yeah, because
so
you and the hubby. Yeah, you and the hubby, Tiffany, were like romantically linked when you were 11 years old or something like that.
Yes, we were soulmates, and we've been fighting it our whole life.
Well, then it was meant to be.
Yeah.
Me and Mallory Kevin were FWB that just went a little too far. That's where we came from.
Yeah. Once the consummation, or the not the consummation, the what's the word I'm looking for? Once you
fornication, is that what you're saying?
Well, no. Once she became knocked up, it's really when it was right.
Kind of sealed the deal.
Well, we had pretty much decided to stay together way before that, but
that was a joke.
Just how we started out, and but then we quickly found that probably as the type of personalities we are, nobody else would want to deal with us for as long as we will deal with each other. So we just kind of.
I got a question. What kind of research do you have to do for erotica novels? Do you have to get physical, or you just do it like mentally?
Are you asking Shae or Russ?
Well, we can go around the circle if you'd like.
Let's do a circle jerk, and we'll let Shae go.
I was just thinking that. Let's go for it.
Yeah.
I've never heard of a co-ed circle jerk, but that's interesting.
It can happen.
First for the show.
There's something to write about now.
There you go, baby. All right, Shae.
I'd read that.
Yeah.
Me? Are you asking me, hon?
Yeah, go.
Yeah. Well, as far as the sex goes, I mean, come on now. There's not a lot of research you have to do for that. But
now, are you saying you're writing on experience, or it's just not experience? You got to use.
We've talked about this before now. Yeah.
Well, but Shae, that was then. I've got a potential different audience today, so we have to get them all caught up to speed.
And I've never heard this, so this is an interesting process.
So this is new to Tiffany, so play along, Shae. Help Tiffany out.
Yeah, some of it I write from experience. Some I write from imagination. Some
Some you're inspired from a certain podcast.
Yeah, so.
Russ, Russ, now I think about it, didn't we, and I'm probably, I don't know who's listening, and at this point, Russ, after about 3 glasses of wine, I really don't care. The last time we had Shae on, we put this, we planted this seed that it was like, okay, what if hypothetically you had somebody kind of like Russ's personality and someone like Kevin's personality and someone like Shae's personality all in the same room? How would that story play out? Did we finish that? Was there a happy ending to that story?
It would be a no-holds-barred orgy. That's what you're getting at.
Yeah.
What's the difference between an orgy and a threesome? Do you have to have more for an orgy?
I think so.
An orgy is a big fuck fest, I guess. I mean, a threesome between 3 people.
Yeah. 3. Wait, Tiffany, are you getting into uncharted waters here?
Well, not exactly. I'm just posing some questions.
Okay. Tiffany, because it's all good. Can I bring up that there is a certain female audience that has taken a liking to you? Is that okay to say?
To who? Who?
To in general. I'm just in the general saying.
To who?
I mean.
To Shae?
What do you mean to us? Right? Yeah, Shae. It's okay to just say that. I mean, it's a true statement, is what I'm getting at.
Well, we'd hope so. We want to get both sides.
Yeah. So we
Right?
want to get
I mean,
both
that's
sides.
sort of the.
Well, you know what,
that's
though?
sort of-
Here's the thing. I don't think Russ and I want to get both sides. You know,
well, then
Russ
you're
and
out
I
of
are
the
not
loop,
looking.
buddy.
No. Russ and I are not looking to interact with each
How-
other
Y'all
to
can
get
just
each
set up
other.
How do you
in the
know
corner
you wouldn't?
then.
How do you know you wouldn't like it?
Well, there's a story
Uh-oh.
with Russ and I. Russ,
I'm not a big fan of stubble myself.
Then don't come to my house.
My Dixie wrecked. How is my Dix? Listen to this, Russ. I met. It was a couple Saturdays ago at the Velvet Saints gig. Tiffany and her husband Chris came, and I got to finally meet Tiffany. And she and I have been doing shows for a few months, and finally got to meet her and her husband. And Chris had this cool shirt. It said, "My Dixie,
Wrecked.
Dixie, and then the third word was wrecked, WRECKED. I thought that was the funniest shit.
And then he had his last name underneath of it because he thought he was cool.
Yeah, my Dixie wrecked. Is that a fun? Is that a funny to you, Russ?
Yeah, I mean it's definitely.
I got to tell y'all about a show that I saw.
Uh-oh.
All right,
what was it?
Tell us.
I swear, I almost went after the guy that asked to take a picture because it was the best shirt I've ever seen. The first, it says, "I'm single because," and then it had 3 squares down the side of it. And to be honest, I don't even know what the first 2 things were. But the third thing said, "My dick's too big. My dick's so big it hurts somebody."
What? I didn't catch that last
I didn't either. I didn't catch you laugh too much.
Say what?
Okay.
One more time.
It said, "My dick's so big I hurt somebody."
Are you sure that wasn't my husband?
Russ.
It could have been my husband.
Russ, is that your shirt, Russ? Be honest,
It
Russ.
was not Russ. Believe me.
It wasn't Russ?
He was,
I think. I mean, after doing extensive online research, I think that a girl that says that it's hurting, unless it's like some kind of crazy mandingo type stuff, is probably fibbing.
Tiffany, do you know who he just referenced there?
Well,
you don't, do you?
No, why?
Is
that a movie?
You need to Google
Mandingo? What is that
Mandingo.
It
is
It's not
the,
one person though, Kevin. Mandingo is just like a phrase that talks about big.
Well, yeah,
BBC,
but if you
basically.
do, well, all right, you're right.
Speaking of, I got a picture to send you tomorrow, Kevin. Or I'll send it tonight when I get in.
Okay. Send it to the Twitter.
I will.
Because they can see it too. Yeah, it's this monster. It's basically Godzilla of the. Anyway.
Tried.
Well, I'm trying to think. If I think Saharah Shae was supposed to be the guest, but I kind of think that Russ, Tiffany, and I have kind of hijacked this last segment and has turned it into our little fetish of,
Mandingo fetish.
Mandingo.
And,
Kevin, you are the minister. Kevin's the minister of debauchery.
I am. I can. I'm pretty good at manipulating any situation, and but Russ, it's worked. That's worked in your favor a lot of times. Yes or no?
I could recall a time,
or 2, or 10. Saharah, Tiffany didn't get to hear it. Give a couple of lines from that holiday poem that you shared with us back in December.
It's in the house.
Just in some memory. What was just something that will help her husband? Will be to her husband's benefit later tonight.
Will I be? Can I look on my phone and read it?
You can do what you want. It's fine.
I mean, I don't know if it'll hang up on y'all. Will it?
Well, I don't know.
Not if you put it on speaker.
If I put it on speaker? Okay,
Try
hold
it.
on. I'm going to try.
If you
Does it
hang
call
up,
back
you
if
can
it
just
does?
call back. Yeah, we'll just be talking to ourselves here.
Okay,
Tiffany,
hold on.
how's the vacation going?
It is hot as hell. It's
brutally hot here too. Yeah, it's
brutally
ugly
hot
here. So,
yeah,
but
it's
not,
beautiful.
Is it real humid there? You don't want to say where you are, do you?
Well, I
Can you
think
say?
most people know where I am anyway, but yeah, I'm in Destin. Yeah. Yep.
Hey, I meant to
Checking home.
ask you, did you see the who was on Coast to Coast this week? Actually, I think you did.
Yes,
I think
that's
you
Connie Willis. Yeah.
No, not Connie. Grant Cameron.
Oh.
He's going to be our guest.
No, I sent that to you. Yeah. Yeah, great.
Oh, you did?
Yep.
Okay, all right.
Yep. I sent it to you. Yeah, that's awesome.
Why do I keep getting Erotica and Tiffany's name mixed up? Shae, you back?
She's back.
Sounds like a Freudian slip.
It's loaded up. I just don't know if it's gonna. No.
No?
Oh, yeah. No.
You don't have this memorized, Shae?
No, I don't.
Is there? All right, well then just say the key words in from a few of the. Russ, do you remember the poem?
I got it. It's
Wet
loaded.
and satin and lace.
Is it online, Shae? I'll look it up.
I got
she
it.
said she has it. Let's hear it, Shae.
All right, go ahead. Go ahead, Shae.
Okay. Hold on. It's pulling up. You ready for me to do it?
We're ready.
Yes.
Okay, it's a Christmas poem, so it's like way out of season. At the party in Memphis, met the smut. St. Naughty replayed with the best erotica split. White tie hats and a red thong was all that Saharah would wear. I'm trying to turn my light back off on my neighbors. Be like, what's she doing?
Is that part of the poem?
Hot patriotic pair. Camera demonstrated her naughtiest of toys. Whips, chains, and paddles. She brought a bag of BSM joys. BB on the computer searching for something sexy and new. Master said get a dildo, a glass one in blue. Naughty Smith Mindy chooses each one and watches. She licks fingers and sucks on all of their sweet smooches. Jessica and Siri show up drunk as fuck. Eric, Anthony, and Andrew have fallen on sweet luck. Miss Bella wanted Stone King, the mistress of spanking, to smack her naked ass, leave it red hot and smoking. Erotic vegetarian JJ wants Saharah to come. She devours her tight pussy, sucks her clit till it's numb. Good pussy, bad pussy, girls tell Santa what's true. For the review that you get, sad's what he brings you. While Mindy and BB use Jessica's voluptuous tits, they all heard St. Naughty Reed call for his misfits. You want me to keep going?
That's probably enough.
I hope your mom is not listening.
Well, she's not right now.
Keyword.
What's the key word, Tiff?
I said I heard a few keywords.
Yeah, there were a few keywords. Yeah. Russ, you still there?
Well, I wasn't reading you a bedtime story.
I know.
It might be for some
Yeah,
people.
I'm here. I had to put it on mute there for a minute.
Okay.
He had to take a little break, a little spank break.
Spank break. Russ,
Overhand.
when are you going to be ready for us to, reconquer the world again?
Me?
Reconquer the world.
Yeah.
Like
when are you
Pinky
going to
and the
be able
Brain
to get
style?
out? What?
Pinky and the Brain style? What are we going to do tonight, Brain? Same thing
I
we
don't
do
know.
every night, Pinky.
No, Russ. When are you going to be able to get out?
I don't know. We got 4th of July weekend coming up, so I'll be laking it. And then after that, I think my mom's got a boat weekend on the Ohio plan for us. So the summer weekends are a little booked. It'll probably be going into when school starts back where I can pull a weekend off.
That's fun. Now, Shae,
You big baby. Kevin, you're just like, dang it, where's my buddy? Where's my drinking buddy? I need to go to a bar.
He's like my wingman.
Not to mention the crutches. The crutches are a big problem.
Oh, that'll gain sympathy. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, we can milk that, Russ.
Whoa.
Shae, do you ever make it into Louisville?
Louisville?
Yeah, Louisville.
Blur wants them again.
Well, you need to keep us in the loop when you come in town, so we can have a, gathering.
A
few drinks. We can just listen to hang out.
Stuck on each other's toes.
Stuff like that.
Stuck on each other's toes.
Mhm. Mm.
Break out the toes and just suck on them.
Mm.
There you go.
Russ, I
didn't even have to.
I didn't
have
have
to
to
the undertow, though, especially down there, in Dawson.
Shae, what's projects you got coming up?
Trying to get these 2 books finished. And I started working, too, a little bit, so I'm kind of slowed down just a little.
I noticed something, too, by the way, Shae.
What's that?
We've connected on Facebook, which back when I think last year you weren't on Facebook. Was that accurate?
I had shut my Facebook down, and then once I was blogging for a while, and when I did, I opened up my Facebook again.
Yeah, so we connected. Yeah, we connected on Facebook, and I shared the links, your Facebook pages, and such with the guys too, so that you may be getting the likes and the friend requests. But I saw that your status says you're in a relationship. Is that true?
It does.
Is that accurate?
Thanks for putting me on blast.
Well, it's public. It's not like I'm, it's a Facebook page. So you're in a relationship.
It wards off the dick text and talk dirty to me and.
Oh, so is it accurate, or can you not say?
It's not. Yeah.
Oh.
It was.
So
it was,
okay.
And I don't know.
That's what now I think about it, that's probably what I should do to ward off all the chicks who send me naked pictures. I should probably put I'm in a relationship so I'd stop getting those pictures.
I'm sure that's gonna work.
Yeah. Russ?
But
Tiffany,
what?
does that work, Tiffany? Tiffany, yours says you're married. Does that ward off all the horn dogs out there?
Oh, no, not at all. No.
Not at all.
I
thought about putting that on there.
But they don't care.
Russ, are you
on
the verge of, yeah, they try hard. Yeah. Russ, are you on the verge of putting changing your status to in a relationship or marriage?
It's not that already. I figured Mallory already set that up for me.
Yes. No, she hasn't. But I like the way Mallory thinks, and that's a whole different topic there. So Mallory's okay with me. Anyways, how is Mallory, Russ?
She's doing wonderful. She's taking care of me and Ayla. She's a little worn out. We just had the 5-year-old birthday party this weekend, and
yesterday
the whole family came over, so we're still cleaning up and all that stuff. But
5 years old.
Taking care of an invalid and a 5-year-old.
I love Mallory. Mallory's a good girl. All right, so I think tonight kind of concluded that Shae's Facebook status is bogus. So
thank you. And let me tell you something.
So with me being single, there's still a chance that I can hook up with an erotica writer someday, some way.
You don't quit, do you?
There might be a book in your future, Kevin.
You know what? I'm all about a TMZ moment. It's like I can blurt out. I'm okay with blurting out stuff, and just at the end of it's like, did you hear what they talked about last night? Did you hear Did you hear how arrogant Russ sounded last night? That's something I hear all the time, Russ. By the way, Russ and his
sounds like something Mallory would say.
I know
I'm
that
just
Russ is.
Hey, Kevin.
Yes, ma'am.
Kevin.
Shae. Yes.
I've only had one obnoxious asshole on Facebook this time, but since you just put that out there, I'm going to forward everything to you.
Oh, so. You know what? I'm okay. You're right, and I should. You know what? Actually, you're. Here's let's say this. The truth is, Saharah Shae is 70 years old and a grandmother, and she's been married 4 times.
My tits hang to my knees.
And her tits hang. Yeah. No, not to your knees. Maybe to your belly button.
To my belly. Okay.
Tiffany, where does
join the damn club.
Where does yours, Tiffany? Tiffany, where does yours?
About to my knees. I got to plop them over my shoulder when I go hiking.
Tiffany, hold on, Tiffany. I don't know who's listening to this, and again, TMZ is okay. It's all of it. But, you posted a couple pictures of you, and Saharah Shae. You need to friend request Tiffany on Facebook, and you'll see what I'm talking about.
Okay.
What's on it? From this trip?
Yeah, I don't want to say online because
Is it hot?
Yeah, she's.
There is not one hot picture posted. What are you talking about?
I love Russ. Russ is a different kind of hot, but Tiffany takes hot to a different level with me on. We do a Friday night show.
Different level because I wear my hair back in a bun.
She wears it in a bun.
Oh my God, I have been wearing mine there too.
And
I'm always in a bun.
And then she'll let me Periscope her or Facebook her live with no makeup. And how hot is that?
It's pretty hot.
It's
wow.
I'm going to friend you.
It's called lazy.
No.
It's called lazy. I'm just lazy.
Russ, what are you doing over there?
I'm consoling the 5-year-old from where she fell down and hurt her knee. She's getting ready to go to bed now.
All right, Russ. I know you need to jet off here. Well, we're going to let Russ go for the night.
Have a good night, Russ. Hope your legs.
Nighty night, y'all.
Nighty
Sweet
night.
dreams, erotic dreams,
Russ.
all that good stuff. Wet dreams, whatever.
Yeah. Good night, Russ.
Good night.
All right. That was Russ. Russ signing off. So right now we got Tiffany and myself still on. Shae, have you listened to our Friday night show by chance?
About what?
Listen to our Friday night show.
No, but I need to.
But are you into the whole paranormal thing?
Yes.
That's what our Friday night show is. It's a totally paranormal. Oh, and it's so good.
I went down to I can't think of it. The place. I'll have to send it to you. I've been over to Waverly Hills too. Or Waverly.
So you freaking came to Louisville and you didn't say anything to me?
Yeah. I think it was last year or the year before I went over.
Well, if it was a year before, then that was okay. But, yeah, Tiffany and I have this very cool Friday night paranormal show. So definitely check it out.
Yeah, I'll definitely have to.
Yeah. Tiffany, you still there? What are you doing, Tiff?
I am. Man, I am sitting in my closet. I am in the closet.
Where's you're in the closet? Where's the family at right now while you're on the phone?
Well, the babies are in bed. The
That's
husband with my friends are out on the patio wondering what the frick I'm doing in the closet.
Okay, we need to. Tiff, you need to go hang out with them. Jeez. Let's wrap it. Shae, share with us what's your immediate your projects for the immediate future. Yes, and then share your social media, and then we will all gather back around in a couple, a month or so to talk more late night stuff. But go ahead.
Okay. hopefully I'm going to wrap up one of the 2 books by the end of the week. I say that, and I hope like hell I can. I'm not sure, maybe another couple weeks on the second book. That's my immediate plans. I've got an author page on Facebook, Saharah Shae.
Do you also sell on Amazon or Kindle or anything like that?
I sell on Amazon.
Okay.
It's Saharah Shae. Just search me on there. I'm on Twitter at Saharah Shae. My website is saharahshae.com.
Yeah, Tiffany, once you become friends with her on Facebook or Twitter, just you all connect. I'm sure Shae could hook you up with some pillow talk reading.
Amen. Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Yeah,
I'm all about romance novels.
Yeah, man, that's exactly what it is.
Yeah, well, to the extreme probably,
so sure.
But yeah.
Yeah, some of them are a little romantic.
I could read a little bit of that. There's no problem with that.
Shae, do you like coming on? Shae, do you like coming on here?
I love it. Yeah.
Am I your favorite podcast? Are we your favorite podcast?
Yes, definitely.
Are we what you would endorse at late night when you're talking to whoever?
Absolutely.
We have to be the podcast you endorse.
You are. You're the only podcast I come on.
How's that? Oh, I love those words. Those are magic words. Yes. That's a soundbite, Tiffany.
That was awesome.
Oh, that's hot. All right.
That'll leave you nice and rested and after a little combative practice.
Shae, you're always great when you hang with us. From us to you, we always wish you the best with your work. We'll connect soon to keep up with the Saharah Shae story. Reach out to us with whatever you need, and we'll be in touch to hang out with you on a late night.
All right, I appreciate it.
All right, take care, girl.
Have a good one. Bye, y'all.
All right.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Tiffany, thanks for hanging with me tonight.
No problem. I think that we need to plug for Friday. What do you think about that?
Speak up. Go for it.
All right. So Friday night, July 1st, we have for the paranormal segment of Shooting from the Lip, we've got another author, Annie Wilder, who she likes to get involved with ghosts and spirits and haunted houses and haunted places and mysteries of the astral world, and she's going to be a lot of fun to have on. So we're going to be talking ghosts and supernatural and paranormal on Friday night, and it should be pretty interesting. I haven't spoken to her in person yet, and I'm really excited about doing so. So she's one of your guests. So I'm really excited to hear what she has to say.
I had Annie on a previous show when I was doing the paranormal stuff on a different platform, and her ghost stories, her monster stories. She's been on Discovery, just Destination America shows. That's how I connected with her. I saw her on there, and she's got some good legends to share with us. So it will be another.
And I love that. Oh yeah,
I do too.
That'll be good.
It'll be another 60-minute show that we plan for that will wind up going for
2 hours and 15 minutes.
Probably. So yeah, I'm gonna hog your vacation time for a while. So.
Oh, you'll need to buy Chris some more beer.
I know. I got him covered. I got my man covered. So.
All right,
Tiff. Thanks for hanging out with me.
you have a wonderful night. It was a great show. Lots of fun.
Yeah. Thanks so much. Give your family the best. I'll talk at you later.
Will do.
All right, babe. See you.
Bye.
Shooting from the Lip. 159, the Arcade Show. We had Laura Thomas, Shane Dawson, and Saharah Shae on. With us from my man Russ Hinkle, Tiffany Mac. I'm Kevin Hale, bidding you a good night and a pleasant day. Peace out, Louisville.
At no time were any animals or people hurt during this presentation of Shooting from the Lip.